you can build water purifiers on land, allowing you to make lots of caps passively and have plenty of healing items in the process also in Fallout 4. And in this video, I will show you how. Hi, I'm Mo and I'm trapped in Fallout. Chances are you've seen a fair amount of videos where you can basically generate caps using glitches. But the reality is not everyone wants to use glitches. Some people are happy just using exploits instead. And in this video, I'm going to show you how to do that. The first thing you want to do is let's just go ahead and look at our resources in build mode water. So this water pump will generate 3 water, and this is typically put on land, so I can't put it in water, which makes total sense. But this one here will generate 10 water, and this cannot be built on land. This has to be built in water. Now, this obviously makes sense. The thing is, you don't have access to bodies of water in every settlement. Some settlements definitely do have water. Even puddles of water is usually enough to build a water purifier. But the reality is most settlements don't have such water sources. So what you can do is this. You can build a water pump and try your best to build it as close to land as you possibly can. So this is probably the best I can get it. So let's just go ahead and build this. Now, if I pick this bad boy up and try and put it on land, I can't do that because again, we cannot put this on land. So I'm going to go ahead and cancel it. And when I cancel it, it will magically pop back to where it was before, which is right over there. Now what we're going to do is build a power generator. So that's right over here. So again, power generators are built usually on land. They are usually not built on water for naturally obvious reasons. But what we're going to do is we're going to build this power generator as closely as we can to the water purifier. So this should be right around here. So this power generator is sitting pretty much on the edge of the land, right next to the water, while this is sitting on the water as close to the land. Now, usually this is how you select an item. You go ahead and you just basically select and you can move it about. Again, we're going to cancel that so it pops back into place. But did you know if you go ahead and hold down a select button on an item, it also starts to pick up things near it as well, because the collision of that object picks up other items around it. What do I mean? Well, let's go ahead and hold down the select button on our power generator and see what happens. Boom! I've now picked up the water purifier also. Now you might be thinking, okay, boo-hoo. Okay, so that's a nice trick. Well, this is the trick. All I'm going to do is do a 180-degree spin. Bang. I can now place this power generator on land. So let's go ahead and do that. I'm going to go ahead and use this nice platform that I prepared here. And I'm going to go ahead and just put this power generator right over here. And now I have my water purifier on land. And I'm just going to go ahead and pick up my power generator and put it somewhere else, doesn't matter. And with that, I have now built a water purifier on land. Now this is pretty cool. It's pretty cool because as we look into the horizon, I have a small amount of resources when it comes to bodies of water. Again, if I do a 180 degrees, I have significantly more amount of land over here that I can build water purifiers on. So let's go ahead and do that. And now I'll show you the jokeness of it all. So I'm going to go ahead and put this here. I'm going to come back to this guy in just a moment. And I'm going to go ahead and build some more water purifiers. So I'm going to go ahead and build one on the edge. Again, as much as I can. And now I'm going to build another one. Again, right next to it as closely as I can. So this is probably as close as I can get it. Notice they are touching. And they are touching, which also means that the collision box is also touching. And now I'm going to build another one, say over here. And now another one over here. And this is now, notice, going into the water. So about there. And now another one over here. And another one over here. I think you get the idea. Right, just one more. Now, if I bring my power generator, notice that yes, I can build him here. And if I build him here, he'll obviously pick this one up. There's no way I can build a power generator here because there's no dry land to do that. But when there's a will, there's a way. What I'm going to do is again build this guy as close as I can to the power generator or to the water purifier. And again, I'm going to go ahead to the power generator and hold down the select button. And boom, I've picked every single one of them up. And with that, again, quite merrily, I'm going to go back and I'm going to place this guy right over here. So over here, this is probably or somewhere where actually I can place it. So this is probably not working out because I've probably done too many, but I'm going to place it where I can. So I'm just going to go ahead and place it over here. Now I'm going to take the power generator and just place it somewhere else. Now notice that I've got all of these water purifiers on land. So if I go ahead and select this guy and cancel, it snaps back to the land. It doesn't snap back to the water, it snaps back to the land. This is not somewhere I can place it, but I was able to do it. Now, what is the benefit of actually doing this? What's the whole point of doing this? Yes, I can build something on land. Okay, very nice. But what's the benefit? The benefit is this will passively generate purified water for you. Unlike other resources in settlements, such as food, you need settlers to be in your settlement to actually work on that resource and generate the food for you. Water, on the other hand, requires 0 settlers. So this settlement, i.e. Sanctuary, has 0 people. There are no settlers in this settlement. However, if I leave this settlement and come back in some time, this will actually still generate water, purified water in the workshop. So what I'm going to do is, now that I've generated a few, it's probably worth saying they won't generate any water unless you connect them to power sources. So I can obviously do that. I can just sort of do that, and I can connect this all up and build some more power generators and daisy chain them all and so on and so forth. But you do need power generators. But on the assumption you've got power generators generating all of this, what you can do is go about, play the game as normal, come back in a little bit, and you will have some purified water generating. So what I'm going to do is just go ahead and skip to probably a couple of days after the game. Again, the purpose of this is to not use glitches, but the purpose is to use an exploit instead, where you don't want to sort of abuse the game. You want things to naturally happen. Again, I'm going to go ahead and come back to Sanctuary after about 2 or 3 days of me just running around and having a little bit of fun. Okay, so I've just got back to Sanctuary, and what I'm going to do is go into my workshop and see I happen to have 231 purified water. So I did wait a little bit more than 2 days. I can't remember. I just sort of went on a random quest and did some random stuff. So I've generated 231 water. And now what I can do is take that water and I can go and visit some vendors. Doesn't matter what vendors. And I can just basically sell them. Or I can, instead of selling them, just hold onto them as aid items. And when I do come across a vendor, instead of using caps, I can use the water as basically a commodity of buying stuff. So I can give the vendor, say, 10 bottles of water or 10 purified water, and in return get some caps, or in return buy some items, and so on and so forth. So you can use this trick passively to generate basically caps across every single one of your settlement with relative ease, as long as that settlement has even the smallest amount of body of water. In this video, I showed you how to build water purifiers on land, allowing you to basically set up water farms, which in turn will generate a lot of caps for you over time passively. This is an easy method, but the downside is that it will take some time to generate the money. Why not instead click on the video you see on the screen now, where I will show you how to generate thousands of caps in minutes by using the store glitch in Fallout 4. Click on the video you see on the screen now to find out more.